Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to learn how to implement a group policy on a certain organizational unit. Firstly, I will just explain what a group policy is and how we can implement it. Uh, so, the here in this presentation, I'm going to be talking about how we can implement a group policy and what it means. Firstly, we go to what a group policy is. So a group policy is a Windows Server feature uh, that basically enables the system administrator, to add certain restrictions to the users on certain departments or on all departments as per the convenience, and how on what they are able to do on their computers. An example of this could be uh, making them implement passwords that are of a certain length, or force a particular start background, or even restrict access of the control panel. And all these can be done by implementing group policies. So the access of the command prompt could be disabled, or a removable media or a portable media such as a pen drive or DVDs. These could be restricted as well. So all of these can be done by implementing group policies on the computers of certain users. So next we move on to what we are going to implement today. So yeah, for example, I want to make sure that all users on the faculty group have a certain wallpaper that cannot be changed at all. It is permanent, and so all these users must use the same wallpaper. Now we'll move on to how this is done. So let me just open VirtualBox. So now, hopefully the virtual box is visible. I'll log in using the password, and now we are inside uh, the Windows Server 2012, and now we will start how we can actually implement the group policy. The procedure is, firstly I'll have to download a wallpaper from Google. So let's say I need a faculty wallpaper in JPEG form. Just a so yeah. So what we can choose for students. Let's say I want to use this wallpaper. Um, So now what we can do is save the image. So now we will save the image. Uh, it is a JPEG file, so I'll just save it as faculty, wall. Let's say faculty image. So I'll save it to the downloads folder. So it has been saved. Now what we can do is we can quit Chrome, and now we will so now we can create a new folder in the C drive. So let's say wallpaper. Yeah. So now what we can do is what we need to do is we need to go to the sharing options, sharing, advanced sharing, share this folder, and then we have to put a dollar sign. And so now what we can do is, yeah, so permissions, after we do this, we need to, we need to go to permissions, and we need to put everyone, and it needs to be read. So, yeah, so this is all we need to do. Okay. And we go to okay again. Yeah, so now what we do is we just copy the path and we close the folder, the properties. And so now what we need to do is we need to go to tools and let's go to group policy. Group policy management, yes. And so now, yeah, so we go into ufvindia.local. This is our yeah, so we go into UFP India or local. These are all the organizational units. We have faculty, marketing, and students. So which one we need to choose is, as it said in the presentation, we have to choose faculty and implement the wallpaper on that. So now we go to faculty and we choose create a GPO in this domain. Yeah, so now let's say wallpaper underscore policy. So yeah, this is the name of my policy. Now let's say okay, and now what we need to do is yeah. So now this here we need to make a change where it says security filtering. We need to actually remove all the authenticated users. Okay, okay. So now we need to add a particular organizational unit. So now again, as it's as I said before, it needs to be faculty. Check names. Yeah, that's right. So okay. Yeah, so this is all that we had to do. So now we go to wallpaper policy. We click on edit and we click on we go to user configuration as we do not need to apply it on the computer, but after actually the user logs in. So we go to policies, we go to administrative templates, all settings. Now we will look for desktop wallpaper. So let's just scroll down to just it should be here. Yeah, so desktop wallpaper as it shows. So now we need to add the wallpaper on path over here. Now let's go to the C drive and we'll click on the wallpaper and we'll have to move the wallpaper, the downloaded image, faculty image from the downloads to the wallpaper folder. Let's go to this again, wallpaper, paste it over here. Yeah, so now what we need to do is we need to copy the path, properties, sharing. Yeah, we need to copy this path here. Okay, let's just, okay. Now what we need to do is we need to paste the path over here. Let's paste it. And now we need to add in the path of the image as well. So let's say faculty img.jpg. So as it says, yeah, so now it should implement this policy. Okay, let's say apply. Okay. And now what we need to do is another important part is we need to enforce the wallpaper so it cannot be changed by any of the users. So we click on wallpaper, we right click and we click on just a second. Yeah, we click on enforced. So now it cannot be changed by any of the users. Now let's say we log in with the another system. Just a second. Yeah, so now we log in with one of the users. Uh, okay, let's just to make sure that this user is in the faculty department, we will go back to the server and we will check the faculty department actually to see if there is any user called R Ahuja. Let's say tools, users, and Active Directory users and computers. And we go to faculty, Indian. Yeah, so one is Sunil Dhawan and one is Rajesh Ahuja. So there is a user called R Ahuja or Rajesh Ahuja. So now we'll again go back to the client. Let's say we go to the client and now we will log in with this user. and just enter the password. Just wait for it to let us in. Let's say ask me later. Okay. Yep. Now, as it has been said, uh, as we had set the wallpaper, it has appeared on the client machine. Now, just in case if the wallpaper does not appear on the first attempt, we will have to go to run, and we will have to implement the policy GP update as it already has been updated. So, okay, we just click on updating policy. Now it will update the policy that we have implemented. So if we do implement any other policy, yeah, now as it says, user policy update has completed successfully. So this is the wallpaper that we have set. So going back to the presentation, our goal was to implement a policy to make a certain wallpaper appear permanently on all the users that are present in the faculty group. We have verified it using one of the users. So thank you everyone for watching.